What's going on, everybody? Welcome here into the Ham Shack. What's going on? Thanks for popping in. How are things over across the pond this evening? Welcome in. Gonna do a little HF here, guys. See what's going on out there. Spend another day here in the shack. What's going on, Alyssa? Howdy out in Colorado. Hopefully you guys are not shoveling any snow today. I know that you guys were getting some snow last I heard. So I got this set right. I need more screens in my shack, which by looking at my shack, you probably think that's crazy. But I definitely need some more screens to accomplish all the things that I would want to accomplish in here. All right, let's hop on the air and see what's going on, guys. Let's go. Let's see if 280 is clear. Let's see what's going on. Sounds clear to me. Let me just turn you guys up a little bit here. There we go. All right. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Kilowatt 0, Lima, Whiskey Charlie. CQ20, CQ20, calling CQ, calling CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ 20 meters, calling CQ 20 meters from Kilo 0, Lima Whiskey Charlie, QRZ. Pretty good day on the bands. Saw some good signal on the band scope today when I was just kind of keeping an eye on it. CQ20, CQ20, calling CQ. Calling CQ, CQ, CQ 20 meters, CQ 20 meters from Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey Charlie, calling CQ 20, CQ 20, CQ 20 for the YouTube Lunchtime live stream from Kilowatt 0, Lima, Whiskey Charlie. A little rough so far. Ward, it's called Win4ICOM, W-I-N, the number 4 ICOM. It is a third-party software for hooking up to your ICOM radios, and I'm actually thinking it's probably better than what ICOM provides, because honestly I can't understand how ICOM still provides software on a CD-ROM only. I'm not even sure how that's even possible in 2020. CQ20, CQ20, calling CQ, CQ, CQ 20 meters, CQ 20 meters from Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey Charlie, calling CQ, 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 CQ 20, CQ 20, CQ 20 meters from Kilowatt 0, Lima, Whiskey Charlie, QRZ. Well, I thought conditions were a little bit better than this, guys. CQ 20, CQ 20, CQ 20, calling CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ 20 meters, CQ 20 meters from Kilo 0, Lima Whiskey Charlie, calling CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ 20 meters, calling CQ, CQ, CQ 20 meters from Kilo 0, Lima Whiskey Charlie, QRZ. Whew, I'm gonna have to go to 17, guys. I'm not getting any bites here on 20. Nothing, which is crazy. CQ, CQ, CQ 20, calling CQ, CQ, CQ 20 meters, CQ 20 meters from Kilo 0, Lima Whiskey Charlie, calling CQ, calling CQ 20, CQ, CQ, CQ 20 meters from Kilo 0, Lima Whiskey Charlie, QRZ. All right, the Kilo India 5.
Roger, Kilo, India 5, Echo, Tango, November, K0LWC, over.
All right, Kilo, India 5, Echo, Tango, November. Very good, Alan. I'll give you a report here on the next go-around. The name is Matt, Mike, Alpha, Tango, Tango. I'm located about 20 miles northwest of downtown in Minneapolis. QSL?
Kilo 0, Lima Whiskey Charlie. You were a 5-9, a beautiful signal, and way through that exponentially, or just faded on me, and I missed your name. And came back up for location. So give me the name again?
Yeah, Alan, the name is Matt, Mike, Alpha, Tango, Tango. Mike, Alpha, Tango, Tango. QSL? All right, QSL, Ellen. Yeah, the QS Bravo is really, really bad. You're anywhere from a 5.8, 5.9 down to about a 5.3 to a 5.4. So it's really all over the place. I'm just doing a YouTube live stream here on my YouTube channel. So you can check that out here. And if you catch it right now, you might be able to hear the end of our conversation here. My YouTube channel is just Kilowatt 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie, my call sign, K0LWC on YouTube. So I'm live streaming here from the shack and making some contacts here over the lunch hour. Over. I said it's live right now, so if you go there right now, you should be able to find it right there at the top of the page. Over. Did you copy that last one, Alan? Well, they got some South American or Central American stations coming in. All right, Alan, thanks so much. It sounds like we have some other stations fading in here from a distance. So 73, thanks so much for the contact. Got you down here in the logbook. Kilo, India 5, Echo, Tango, November from Kilowatt 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie. We'll be QRZ for all stations. Nothing in Indiana, huh? It's pretty short for Indiana. Do you have 40 meters? K9 TDX? CQ20, CQ20, calling CQ, 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 calling CQ20 meters, CQ20 meters from Kilowatt 0, Lima, Whiskey Charlie, calling CQ, calling CQ20, CQ20, CQ20 meters from Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey Charlie, QRZ. CQ20, CQ20, calling CQ, 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 calling CQ20 meters, CQ20 meters from Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey Charlie, calling CQ20, CQ20, CQ20 from Kilowatt 0, Lima, Whiskey Charlie, QRZ. I don't know Spanish. I don't know. They just kind of came out of nowhere, guys. But I do hear a lot of Spanish-speaking stations on like 270, 280. What's going on, Todd? John, I'm not surprised you don't have a CD-ROM in there. I think we're going to have to QSY. So I'm going to QSY off of 280. Let's try 268. Just take a quick listen here. K9 TDX. Do you have 40 meters? I bet you I could hear you on 40. Because 40 meters in Indiana on the short stuff's probably pretty good from here. Awesome. Thanks, Todd. Glad that everything is straightened out finally. Don't hear too much going on, guys. I think we give it a go here. Let me check 17 meters real quick. Man, 17's in good shape. Maybe I should try 17, guys. 17 is actually looking better than 20, which is odd. All right, let me tune up for 17 here. I'll just get this tuned up. Yeah, 17 looks a lot nicer than 20, which I think is a little odd. All right, so let's go to...
Yeah, you were kind of dipping down around on F1, F2. But,
I do love 17. Who doesn't, right?
450
because it's so much quieter, especially when you live in the suburbs like me.
Rotatable hand-stick dipole.
I'll try 40 real quick for you.
Not very high up, but
Before I hop on 17, let me hop to 40. Let's see if I can make contact with K9TDX on 40 here. Let me find a good 40. The noise is going to be ridiculous, but we'll work with it. So let's look at maybe 205. So much noise on 40. Maybe 195. Let me tune up here real quick. 40 meters, boy. Awesome. Thank you, Vic. Appreciate it. Glad it's sounding good. All right, 7195. Let's go with that. Let's give that a shot. Sounds clear. Is this frequency in use? K0LWC. Yeah, it sounds clear. All right, let's see if we can't get her done. I'll wait for you to hop on. CQ40. Calling CQ40, CQ. This is Kilo Zero Lima Whiskey Charlie. Calling CQ40 for the Lunchtime YouTube live stream. Calling CQ from Kilo Zero Lima Whiskey Charlie. QRZ. CQ40, calling CQ 40 meters from Kilo Zero Lima Whiskey Charlie. QRZ. Oh, it looks like something froze. That's no good. Let me bring that back up for you guys. Hold on 1 second. All right, the radio may drop here for just a moment. CQ40 from Kilo Zero Lima Whiskey Charlie. QRZ. Alright guys, let me bring this back up for you so you can see the radio. Things got a little squirrely there. Alright, let's remove that. There we go. Alright, I'll save that. Alright, now I'll be able to bring your guys' window back up. So K9TDX, were you able to hear me on 40? I don't hear you if you're on 40 right now. So again, 7195. Well, let's go to the Windows here. Okay. Let me bring this back up for you guys because you cannot see the radio. You cannot see the radio, so let's go to... Okay. There we go, guys. Got it back for you. Yep, that's unfortunate. Thanks for giving it a shot, though. It was worth a shot. I mean, bands don't seem to be in super great shape today. Not 20. And, well, apparently not 40 either. Gonna retune here for 17. Alright. Alright, let's go back. See how 17 is doing, guys. Let's set up on 133. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Kilowatt 0, Lima, Whiskey Charlie. CQ, CQ, calling CQ17, 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 calling CQ, CQ. This is Kilowatt 0, Lima, Whiskey Charlie, calling CQ17, CQ17, CQ, 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 from Kilowatt 0, Lima, Whiskey Charlie, QRZ. Calling CQ, CQ, CQ. Calling CQ17, CQ17, CQ, 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 from Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey Charlie. Calling CQ17, CQ17, from Kilowatt 0, Lima, Whiskey Charlie, QRZ. Boy, we're having a rough time today, guys. Not good conditions out there. This morning looked a lot better. When I was on this morning, I was getting stations 25 over S9 on 20 meters for about an hour. It definitely seemed to kind of be going like this on 20 this morning. CQ17, CQ17, calling CQ, calling CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ17 meters, calling CQ17 meters from Kilowatt 0, Lima, Whiskey Charlie, calling CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ17, CQ17 meters from Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey Charlie, QRZ. Boy. Yeah, the Kilo 4. All right, you faded back down towards my noise. Try it again. All right, Kilo 4 Bravo Zulu, heavy QS Bravo, but you're anywhere from a 3 and 0 to a 5 and 5, 3-0 to 5-5 in Minnesota. QSL. What was my report there? Again, you faded back down towards the floor there. Come back one more time with my report, over. Yeah, Alpha Kilo 4 Bravo Zulu. What was my report there one more time? Yeah, I'm not even going to count that one in the log, guys. That was rough. All right, 73, thanks so much. This is Kilowatt 0, Lima, Whiskey Charlie, QRZ. It is rough out there. Florida is usually like shooting fish in a barrel for me. The Whiskey Bravo 6. The Whiskey Bravo 6.
This is Whiskey Bravo 6, Delta Julius Indian near Los Angeles. Name is Mike. You're about 5 and 5, 55 here in Los Angeles. How copy?
QSL, you're also about 5 and 5, 55, 20 miles northwest of downtown in Minneapolis. The name is Matt, Mike Alpha, Tango Tango, QSL.
QSL, Matt, I didn't break the call down, but I was continuing around the band and
a little higher.
Heard your signal, pretty decent signal here, so I thought I'd just give it a try and see if I would get out. Go ahead.
Yeah, I said you're sounding great here in Minnesota. I just revised you up to a 5 and 7, 57. You've come up a little bit. Yeah, the name is Matt, Mike Alpha, Tango Tango, call sign Kilowatt 0, Lima, Whiskey Charlie, here in Minnesota. And I'm just doing a little Lunchtime HF here on the YouTube channel. So I'm live streaming on YouTube right now, our contact. So you can find it there and tune in if you want to. Oh, tongue twister today. And listen to see how you sound. But yeah, just enjoying the lunch break at a little radio time, over.
Okay, real fine. Sounds great here. You know, we're using a little ICOM 705 radio. You know, it's a little amplifier, about 50 watts out, and tied to a hex beam here, down here in the Los Angeles area. So we're having fun in the ham shack here as well with the new radio. Go ahead.
Oh, it sounds phenomenal. And it said, did you say 100 watts, right?
It's about
Oh, heck, at 50 watts, you're doing a great job then, because I bet you if you're at 100, you'd probably be 5'9" there in that last go around. And the audio sounds really good as well. So I know the feeling of getting a new radio, and boy, is it it's sure working for you. Over.
Okay, real fun. Yeah, we're just having fun with it there. Appreciate it. And we'll let you talk to some other folks, but have a great day. And you have a good one out there, Matt. K0 Whiskey Charlie, Whiskey Bravo 6, Delta Juliet India, Los Angeles area, Southern California. Have a great holiday there, and hopefully stay safe, stay healthy, and hopefully we'll hear you again.
Yep, 73, Mike. Thanks so much for the contact to California. We'll catch you again. Stay safe. WB6 DJI from Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie, QRZ. QRZ all stations. Victor Echo 6, Romeo November Echo. Good copy, Vern. You're coming in well here in Minnesota this afternoon. Over.
Yeah, well, if you're sounding good here too, you're not a strong signal, but you're about a 5 by 2, 52.
Thank you so much for the 5 and 2, Vern. You're 5 and 5, 55 into the state of Minnesota this afternoon. You're probably, yeah, I mean, you're peaking probably around 5'6" in reality. And I see we talked back on the 7th, so good to have you in here again on 17. And how are things up north today, or?
Oh, things are great up here. It's nice today. It's about -5 degrees Celsius right now. The sun is out. And the wind is from the east, about 10 to 15 kilometers an hour. And it's going to be a beautiful day. No precipitation falling. We do have a little bit of snow on the ground. It snowed yesterday and the day before. Just kind of slipped this 1 inch. And other than that, not much going on. Just playing radio today. Could I get your confirm your call time?
Yep, QSL, Vern, you got that right. Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie, K0LWC. And yep, we talked on the, looks like the 7th of December, so this will be our second contact. Well, very good. We don't have any snow here in Minnesota, Vern. It's a little bit bare out there, just green grass in the yard. That's a little bit unusual for us here in Minnesota. Typically we have, you know, a foot or two of snow on the ground by now, but it looks like we may not have a white Christmas, which is a little bit strange. But otherwise, good. We're doing a little YouTube live stream today. You can find my YouTube channel linked on my QRZ profile, and so I'm live streaming our conversation right now to my channel. So if you want to hear how you sound out in Minnesota today, just go ahead and dial that up on YouTube, and you'll be able to hear our conversation. Over.
Yeah, okay, sounds good. I will do that. Can I get your first name and then I'll log you into QRZ?
Yeah, first name is Matt. Mike Alpha Tango Tango.
Okay, thanks for the contact, Matt. You sound great. Keep on doing what you're doing. You're doing a great job. Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie from VE6 Romeo November Echo. Vern, Whitcourt over 73.
73 Vern, good DX, VE6RNE from K0LWC, QRZ. CQ17, calling CQ. Calling CQ17 for the Lunchtime HF YouTube live stream on the K0LWC YouTube channel. Calling CQ17, CQ17 from Kilowatt 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie, QRZ. Calling CQ17 from Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. Calling CQ17 meters from Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie, QRZ. Kilo 6, Kilo Echo Charlie. You're 5 and 5, 55 in Minnesota, Ken.
That's great. I've got you 5'9", 5'9" plus here in Folsom, California, and Ken, Kilo Echo December. Nice sunny day here in the Sacramento.
QSL, Ken, yeah, I said, boy, the QS Bravo is bad today, but yeah, you were 5 and 5. You went right down to about a 4 and 0, but I still got you. I probably came down a little bit on your side as well. Yeah, the name is Matt, Mike Alpha Tango Tango, located about 20 miles northwest of downtown in Minneapolis. Just playing a little radio here, doing some YouTube live streaming of our conversation here over the lunch hour today. Over. Oh, nothing too exciting. A peanut butter sandwich and a Diet Dr. Pepper and a piece of string cheese. That's about as exciting as it gets for my lunches most days. Over. He's getting real quiet. Were you able to copy the last one there, Ken? You may have faded back down again.
Yeah, looks like the band's taking a dump on us, Matt. Have a great day, though. I'm going to switch over. I'll listen to you on the SDR.
All right, 73, Ken, thanks so much. Again, you can check out my YouTube channel linked on QRZ to where to find the live stream here and maybe catch the tail end of our conversation here. So 73, thanks again. Appreciate the contact to SoCal. Take care, stay safe, and stay healthy. K6KEC from Kilowatt Zero, Lima Whiskey Charlie. 73 from Minnesota.
73 from Fulton.
QRZ.
America Lima 6 United.
America Lima 6 United. Boy, Mark, you're just booming in from Alaska. 5'9".
Yeah, okay, well, not exactly in Alaska. I'm a snowbird here in Las Vegas. Clark County,
Oh,
Nevada.
wouldn't that have been cool?
And this is where I hang out in the winter months and try to stay warm and, thaw out and all that good stuff. And I don't have to shovel any snow. So my QTH is still Anchorage, Alaska, but I come here so I can be warm. Boy, I spent many years in Anchorage and throughout the winter. And when I retired, I thought, it sure would be nice to go someplace where I don't have to shovel any snow. So here I am, and I didn't get I don't know if I got your call sign correct. I copied Kilo Zero Lima Whiskey Charlie, is that right?
Yeah, you got that right. Kilo Zero, Lima Whiskey Charlie. Matt up here in Minnesota. You're spot on. I don't blame you because, we live here in Minnesota. Obviously, we get a lot of snow. And whenever that day comes for retirement, which is many, many years off for me, unfortunately, it'll probably be something I look into as well, whether it's a snowbird situation or permanently going somewhere warm. Because once I don't have to deal with it anymore, I don't think I want to be hanging around the snow too often. Over.
Yes, sir. I agree. I certainly understand that, and I agree with that. My grandfather told me a long time ago, he retired, and from the East Coast there, he was in upstate New York, and that's where I was as a kid. I grew up in upstate New York, in Remington Arms Country there, a little town they call Ilion, New York, right next to Herkimer, New York, and so my grandfather said, I was talking to him one day, and he said, yes, he said, it's good to retire young. So he said, you should retire young and retire someplace warm. So you don't have to put up with all the snow up there in upstate New York.
Yeah, Mike, the delay may be only about 30 to 40 seconds.
In the Navy and moved around the world and then landed a job up in Anchorage, Alaska.
Boy, he's sounding good from Las Vegas, boys. Just a good 5'9", but the QSB comes in and just hits him a little bit once in a while, but he's a good 5'9" here.
Retire someplace warm, so I chose the Southwest. Over.
Yeah, I said the Southwest is a great part of the country. We used to live out in Denver, Colorado for many years until we moved back to Minnesota at the start of 2020 and spent a lot of time traveling throughout Colorado, Arizona, and Utah, and thoroughly enjoy the southwestern deserts there. It's a great part of the country and beautiful weather. Unless you're in southern Arizona, then maybe not so much, although you guys get it pretty bad in Vegas too, but not this time of year. You leave for the bad season in Vegas. Just like the people in Arizona, I don't want to be around when it's 117 degrees out either. That's just trading one bad season for another. Well, just to let you know, I'd be remiss not to mention it, and if I can get a report from your side, it'd be great. I'm doing some YouTube live streaming here on my YouTube channel, so if you want to tune in there, you can find the link on QRZ under my profile, and you can actually listen into our conversation and see how you sound here on my ICOM 7300. So again, you can find that link on QRZ, and it'll be easy to find from that point. So we got some folks out there watching and tuned into our conversation here. But what's my report in Vegas today? I'm curious. I'm sure I've got some QSB, but what's my signal report? Over. I'll take a 5.7.
So, yeah, looks like you're in between a can see, not a cloud in the sky, although it's only supposed to get up to about 59 or 60 degrees Fahrenheit. But I'll tell you what, when there's no clouds in the sky, you walk out in that sun, wow, it feels like it's about 80 degrees. I mean, I can wear my shorts and a t-shirt around here at this time of year, and I feel comfortable in the sun. Now, when you step in the shade, of course, that's a whole different story, but because then you feel like it is 60 degrees. But, yeah, it's a wonderful location here in the Southwest for the winter months. I generally go back to, Anchorage, Alaska for the summer. I try to spend most of the hot months up there where it's really beautiful in the summertime. So that's my thing. K0LWC match in Minneapolis, Minnesota. AL6U in Clark County, Nevada, Las Vegas. 7-3, and have a great afternoon.
All right, thanks so much, Mark. Appreciate it. And yeah, that's that dry desert air for you. When the sun hits your skin, boy, does it sure feel like it's about 15 degrees warmer. But when you go in the shade, it feels about 25 degrees cooler. We know all about that in Denver, which I said I actually really enjoyed about living out there. Love that desert air. I'm not a big fan of the humidity. So 73, Mark, thanks so much. We'll make some other contacts here while we're on the air during lunch. I got about 15 more minutes left. So take care, 73, and we'll catch you down the log. AL6U from Kilo Zero, Lima, Whiskey Charlie, 73.
Yeah, 7-3, Matt.
QRZ? QRZ, all stations. CQ17 calling CQ, calling CQ, CQ, CQ17 calling CQ, 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 CQ17, CQ17, CQ17 from Kilo Zero, Lima Whiskey Charlie calling CQ, 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 CQ17 meters, CQ17 meters from Kilowatt Zero, Lima Whiskey Charlie, QRZ. Is that Kilo Bravo 7 Whiskey Lima Fox? All right, QSL, thanks so much for Northwestern Montana. You're about 5455, 54 to 55 here into Minnesota. I'm located about 20 miles northwest of downtown in Minneapolis. The name here is Matt, Mike Alpha, Tango, Tango. Excellent. Hey, what frequency you're on? You sound a little off frequency to me. Are you on 18.133? Okay, QSL, yeah, it just sounds like you're slightly off there. So, yeah, because I'm on .133. But very well, yeah, we're just here on the lunch break from work. We got a YouTube live stream going on, so we got folks out there watching us on YouTube live. So if you want to hear how you sound out in Minnesota, you can go to my QRZ profile and click on the link for YouTube, and you'll find the live stream there, because I do have the audio from the radio piped into the live stream. So yeah, just kicking back here on lunch and seeing what kind of contacts I can make here on 17. Over. Oh yeah, I said you're definitely doing a good job. You sound good, minus I said being a little off frequency in terms of how you sound, but good signal. What's my report into Montana this afternoon? All right, thanks so much for the 5 and 5. Appreciate that. Montana is always one of those good ones to get. I know I have a few of them up there, but every other Montana one, it's always good. I'll say 73. Thanks so much, Cooper. Take care, and we'll talk to you down the log. Thanks for the quick contact. KB7 WLF from Kilo Zero, Lima, Whiskey Charlie in the Twin Cities, 73. This is Kilo Zero, Lima Whiskey Charlie, QRZ. W0 Hotel Mike, you're 5556 into Minnesota. Oh yeah, some heavy QS Bravo, but now you're down to about 5 and 2, 5 and 1. But yeah, I'll give you the 5-5 there on the peak. Thanks so much. Our name is Matt, Mike Alpha Tango Tango. We're located about 20 miles northwest of downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota. So you know all about this part of the country. I'm guessing that you're a snowbird down there, over. Well, I don't blame you one bit, although I'll tell you, this year has been really great. There's currently no snow on the ground here in the Twin Cities, and we've gotten about 10 inches so far. That was late October, early November. We really haven't had a drop since. So it looks like we're not going to have a white Christmas this year up this way, which is pretty strange to say. When I look out across the yard, it looks more like Florida than it does Minnesota, Herb, over. Yeah, I'm located in the city of Maple Grove, which is, of course, a northwestern suburb of Minneapolis, right at the interchange of 694 and 494 on the northwest side. I'm using a ZS6 BKW. It's a 93-foot long dipole at about 50 feet. Oh, yep, I know where that is. And, well, if you're familiar with this part of the city, then you probably know Fish Lake and Fish Lake Regional Park. It's one of the bigger lakes out here in the western burbs. You know, mine is Lake Minnetonka. But if you know where Fish Lake is, we live about a half a mile west of the banks of Fish Lake. Good evening. What's going on? W0HM from K0LWC. Well, it's doing a fantastic job for you. Good audio, good signal. Yeah, we're just running 100 watts here into a ZS6 BKW, which is a modified G5RV, up at about 50 feet at the center conductor. One leg gets up around 70 feet. The other leg's around 45 feet on the eastern side. And it's kind of oriented northwest, southeast-ish. It's more west-east than anything, but a little bit of a northwest-southeast. So you're kind of coming off the end of the antenna down there in Florida. And we're doing a little YouTube live stream here for lunch. Typically at my lunch times here during the day, during the weekdays, I like to hop on the radio, and so you can find my YouTube channel on my QRZ profile, and you'll be able to hear our conversation. I have the audio from my ICOM 7300 piped into the live stream. So if you want to hear yourself and how you sound in Minnesota, hop over to my YouTube channel, and you'll see me live here in the Ham Shack. But just playing a little radio, making some contacts here while I can on lunch. Over. You can hear me? All right, awesome. How strong am I where you're at? Thanks so much, Herb. Yeah, it was great chatting with you. Always nice to talk to someone that lived up here in the metro. And just make sure you escape before the real heat and humidity kicks in come springtime, and get back to the nicer weather once it turns nice up north here. Take care, Herb. Thanks so much. W0HM from Kilowatt Zero, Lima, Whiskey Charlie. With that, I'll break with Herb there in South Florida. And we are live on YouTube. Just go to K0LWC on YouTube and you'll find the live stream here from the K0LWC Ham Shack. With that, for the lunchtime live stream, this is K0LWC QRZ.
Kilo 4, Delta Tango Radio, K4DTR.
K4DTR, K0LWC. Good signal here in Minnesota, Walt. You're probably about 5556, over.
Yeah, copy that, Matthew. The name is Wally Whiskey Alpha Lima Yankee. Just wanted to say hello. Don't get on 17 meters much, and I just wanted to check out his rig performance, particularly the antenna. So it looks like it's matched up pretty good. FTDX 3000, about 90 watts, pointed, and just sitting here running barefoot today, so I just wanted to say hello. And we're losing down on the side here. So anyway, Ben keeps bouncing around.
All right, thanks so much for the 5557. Yeah, you're 5556. Sounding good. I think everything's working for you, Wally. I wouldn't change a thing. It sounds really, really good, and good audio from that, so it sounds like you got her dialed in. Thanks so much for the contact down there to Echo Lima 88. I got you in the logbook. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll catch you down the log. We'll try to sneak one more contact in before I got to say 73 and go QRT here for my 1 o'clock meeting. So take care, Wally. Appreciate it. K4DTR from K0LWC. 73. All right, this is Kilowatt Zero, Lima Whiskey Charlie. One more contact, probably got 5 minutes left. This is K0LWC for the YouTube live stream from the K0LWC Ham Shack. QRZ.
Kilowatt 1, Tango X-Ray Sierra.
All right, Kilowatt 1, Tango X-Ray Sierra from Kilo Zero, Lima Whiskey Charlie. All right, good copy, Wayne. Beautiful signal. You're probably about 55, 56 here into Minnesota.
I'll give you the same report, good solid 5.6 or 5.7 into Grand Junction, Colorado.
Yep, been through Grand Junction many a times, having lived in Denver for the last almost a decade. Used to always love coming out there in, what is it, late summer, early fall, and going up to Palisade there and getting some peaches.
Oh, there you go. Palisade peaches, of course. Grapes and wineries have taken over peaches pretty much now. There's still a lot of peaches, but we had an early freeze last year, and that kind of hurt both the grapes and the peach crop. We had plenty for local consumption, but they didn't ship out as much this year.
And I said, it's a really cool part of Colorado that most people don't realize and ever get out to. Grand Junction is there on the western slope, of course, for Utah. And I'm talking to some of my followers here on YouTube. We're live on my YouTube channel right now for the lunchtime live stream, as I call it. And yeah, it's just a great part of Colorado. I love going to Palisade. A lot to see, a lot to do. It's a really interesting place where, there's so much that's grown there, just with the right climate, And yeah, I said I always stopped off in Grand Junction on the way, of course, out to Moab, which thoroughly fell in love with Moab once people let me onto the secret out that way. Over.
Well, Moab's a very popular spot. In fact, they're going to start a train from
Thanks so much for hanging out, Chris.
Moab here this summer, I think. A scenic train, not the Amtrak train, just a specific train from Denver to Moab and then back to Denver, and that'll be real popular, I think.
Oh yeah, I imagine that would be. I would totally take that trip. That's one of the things we always wanted to do, was take the train out of Canyon City down there and do the Royal Gorge. Never got to do that during our 8 years living in Colorado, and then now we recently moved to Minnesota. Excuse me. So now we got to travel back to Colorado to do all the things we wish we would have had a chance to do while we lived there, which is kind of funny to say. But yeah, I said we thoroughly enjoyed our time out that way. But I hate to cut her short. I got to say 73. I got a 1 o'clock meeting I got to jump for. So thanks so much, Wayne. Again, you can check out my YouTube channel there for my QRZ profile. You'll see our conversation here on the live stream video. It'll be, of course, cataloged there on the channel if you want to hear how you're sounding, because you sound good out here. You're great signal. You're peaking 5.7, 5.8 now, and beautiful audio as well. So just a quick rundown. We're using 100 watts into a dipole at about 50 feet here, oriented kind of west, northwest, and east, southeast here in the northwestern suburbs of Minneapolis. So nothing special on this end, Wayne, but boy, do you sound good there from the western slope. Over.
Okay, Matthew, nice talking with you. 7,300, just like about 80% of the hams out there, I guess.
Of course, that's why he sounds good.
And in-fed antenna, only up about 25 feet.
Oh, wow, he's doing really good for an end-fed.
About 400 watts. 73, nice to talk with you, and it's fun to kind of listen to myself on YouTube. Take care, K0LWC.
All right, thanks so much, Wayne. Appreciate you tuning in, and take care out there on the western slope. Enjoy that winter, and we'll catch you down the log. K1TXS from Kilowatt Zero, Lima Whiskey Charlie. I'll be QRT. All right, that's it, guys. I am right on the money. 1 o'clock meeting I got to go to. So thanks so much for hanging out today. Appreciate it. Make sure you hit the like button on your way out. That just helps me. I said, spread this around to more amateur radio operators. And we'll catch you again tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm going to try to do this on a regular basis if I can. As long as my work days, cooperate, I'm going to try to spend my lunch times with you guys. So again, thanks so much. Appreciate it. And we'll catch you tomorrow. All right, guys? Thanks for hanging out. See you later.